Hey Aquarius, welcome to Get Life 333 Tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Jackie. This is going to be an I Say, They Say truth spread for the week of March 4th to March 11th. We have a new moon in Pisces this Wednesday, March 6th at 11:03, and then we have Mercury retrograde in Pisces March 5th to the 28th. And remember guys, you need that 2-week window of shadow before and after. So it's not so, on the 5th it starts, because believe me, I can tell you, I'm Gemini Sun, and it has been kicking my ass this whole week. So, especially that week before, it's pretty powerful stuff. So it's a time where you're really redoing, reviewing, revisiting things. But for you guys, it's in your second house of work, all right? Work and money, right? So you're going to feel maybe some threats in these areas, recent progress maybe that you've made that has been on an upswing, but you're going to feel like it's threatened for some reason this month. So just be very careful of your spending this month. Keep the plastic in your pocket if you can, but at least pay attention if you can. Okay. All right. So guys, this is you, your partner, and the truth. Okay. Oop. Yeah, Aquarius, you're done, man. The situation is done. Someone has really hurt you. Someone has said or done something incredibly painful, but the good part is it's over. You guys are going into this on the heels of an ending of some sort, and your partner has been exhibiting very shady behavior, and the thing is, here in this position, they even know that. They're not even in denial about it. If it was in reverse, I'd say they were in denial about it, but they're not. Okay? Either they know that they promised you certain things and they're not following through, or they're cheating on you, or they're gambling excessively, or they're exhibiting some sort of dark behavior. Right? But inside of that, there are secrets, and there are a ton of secrets that need to be addressed for there to be resolution. So I feel like you guys are on the heels of this very emotional ending, and it's like in the belly of the ugly right now, okay? Yeah, so the truth is, secrets need to come out. So even though, you got the tennis, it's done, it's over, but that doesn't mean that you're healed, right? Doesn't mean that you're healed, and you're still trying to process everything, and there's just a lot of animosity between the two of you right now. And right now, Aquarius, you're just not able to move on, and you're not able to really see everything very clearly. You're not able to have the courage or the resources to just pick yourself up and leave the situation right away. So you can have a couple of things going on. Either you're just very afraid to move forward at this point for some reason, or you simply don't have the resources. It's one or the other. But for sure, what's happening here is your partner does not have peace of mind from this. Your partner feels like they're being accused of things, even though they know damn well that you have very good reason to be accusing them of something. You have very good reason. And you're both very ready to move on, to move forward. You both have a new idea of where you each want to go individually. And I don't see this as being together. Not at this point. Aquarius, look, anything can happen where you, especially if it's at any point where you guys revisiting things and making things, I'm going to say work, because it doesn't always work. Just because you revisit it, it's going to be now, right? So, but I just feel like because of the Ten of Swords and the Devil and everything, you guys are just thinking of a better way of life for both of you. You're just really just sick and tired of the waiting and the deception. You're done. You're done with the conflict. You're done with the stress. You're finished with the confusion. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You know that part is done. But your partner is there, pushing the agenda as though, even though they know in their mind and in their soul that they've been acting really shitty, like they know it in their mind's voice and in their mind's eye. They know it, but they are not admitting it to you right now, they're not denying their behavior. They're not. But they're stating their behavior, and they're getting upset with you for being upset with them. And it's disheartening to them, and it's making them not really want to move on here, right? Even though they're saying, yeah, you know, like let's move it forward. Just put everything in the past now, and let's move on, you know? All right, maybe I lied to you about how much money I had or what I was capable of giving you. But you know what? What about you? Why didn't you show up? I want to move this forward with you, but why aren't you contributing more? Why aren't you doing more of the planning? Why aren't you more? Why aren't you meeting my needs more, is what your partner honestly is thinking about your relationship. Meanwhile, you're like, dude, I am so done with this. I feel like you've given this person a lot of chances. I don't think this is like brand spanking new, because we have the Hermit here. So the Hermit is this old, wise, introspective, alone but not lonely kind of mindset where we're really reflecting on everything and how everything came to be, how we ended up in this space anyway. And you're both thinking that, both of you. And it's not that your partner doesn't realize that they were acting very messed up. I mean, they do. They do see it. Let's see. Let's see where we're going. If there's any way, if there's going to be communication, is there going to be communication? Let's work with that first. Okay. Okay. So, this is the deal. Aquarius. You feel a sense of confidence in the fact that if your partner could only see and openly discuss the impact of their negative behavior, their lack of follow-through, their lack of integrity, if they could only admit it, you guys would be able to move forward. But here is your partner who does not see the possibility of continuing in this relationship and does not have the capability of being mindful enough or the strength to look inside of themselves enough to be honest about it. And because it has to do with Pentacles, I feel like the shady behavior absolutely had to do with money. Something to do with money, right? But we have the High Priestess in reverse, so there's dishonesty here, guys. Aquarius, you know your partner's being dishonest. Your partner knows they're being dishonest. There's dishonesty. There's lies, and you're just sick of the lack of justice. And your partner's like, you know what? Whatever, man. I tried it for the time I tried it. Got the Wheel of Fortune. It's neither good nor bad. It's the Wheel of Fate, right? It's like the Vegas wheel. It depends on your free will and how you execute the next bunch of decisions in your life. And that's how it's going to fall. So they're ready to take the chance, right? They're just, yeah. They're ready to, go off on a different opportunity. But you're both feeling very emotional about this now, but for two different reasons. You're feeling very emotional about it because you love this person and you just don't understand how it is that they would be able to have such shady behavior. Like, promise you stuff and then take it back and just not feel bad and just feel justified and not understand how damaging that is. How that can cause these fractures and these fissures in your foundation, And your partner just doesn't understand why any of it's a big deal. They're just not seeing, the large picture here, and you just need to put this down. And your partner really can't see the hand in front of his face or her face right now. They just can't. Ultimately, you know that once you get out of this dysfunctional and very toxic situation, you know, even though you're not feeling it now, you know that there is a stable, calm, healthy environment for you, and your partner thinks the same thing for themselves. But it just seems like for now, right now, this week, you guys are not on the same page, and you're both thinking about moving on if you haven't moved on already. You just don't feel like this is worth saving, or that's not right. That's not the right word. It's not that you don't think it's worth saving. I think you both feel it's not salvageable, because as long as your partner's not going to be totally honest about everything, it's never going to work for you. And as long as you are demanding the absolute truth, it's not going to work for your partner. Because I feel like, look, whenever the devil's involved, you know that ego is somewhere there, right? Truth be told, reverse. What? Look. You see that? Truth be told, reverse on your side. Okay? You're not being told the truth. You're not being told the truth. And then we have peace. There's an acceptance that's going on here. It's a painful acceptance, but it's an acceptance nonetheless. And Spirit is really helping you to get through it. Okay? Absolutely. You do know that there is peace on the other side of this. It's just getting to that point that's the tricky part. You know? It would be so good if we could just, you know, be robots for a certain period in our life. Wouldn't that be nice if we could just turn off our emotions, even if just temporarily, just because it's so painful when things fall apart like this, or when we feel deceived. It's so hard to find trust again in people, right? Yeah. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you for this next week of March 4th through the 11th. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.